Why, hello YouTube! Today we have another BT11 deck profile. It is BeelStarmon, or as some people like to call it, Bella Mommy. Anyway, for real, BeelStar has been making the rounds in our BT11 proxy tournaments and playtesting, and it does actually have the tools to beat things like Blackboard Greymon, and Melga, and Grandis, and Mastermon, and whatever else. It has that spread, it has the tools to do that. So I think this deck profile is actually good. I think BeelStar will be seen at Nats, and I think you should go into Nats preparing to maybe see one or two, in my opinion. So I'll talk about my choices. If you guys like the profile, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, to the notification on the Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing digital videos go live. For the eggs, we keep things real simple, just the 4 Demimera. On deletion, draw 1, discard 1. There are no other eggs I want. Pagumon's a consideration, but I really need nothing else. This is just fine. Things get deleted, you draw cards. It's good. Discard cards too is important. Alright. We have 4 Goblimon. The one on deletion, draw 2, discard 1. Card's broken, you play 4. We play 3 copies of Gazimon. There are still a lot of memory gaining shenanigans in the format, so having multiple copies of Gazimon is really helpful to prevent memory gaining shenanigans. That's why I play 3 of it. It's very good. Now, something I like to play in the deck is 2 copies of Dracmon. On play, return a purple option card with a memory cost of 1 or 7 to your hand. You are very not often adding a 7 cost option to your hand. You do have that option if you want to use it. Like if you really need a nail bone or a fly bullet. But like usually you're adding your stuff like this, your calling and your deathclaw. I like having that kind of recursion. Dracmon recycling, calling, recycle BeelStars is very powerful late game. And I've won games just by doing multiple BeelStars in a turn. So, like, it's just kind of crazy in my opinion. So 2 copies of it. You can cut it for something else. You could probably get away with that and it's fine. But I really like this card. Nextium. 1 copy of Psychmon. Psychmon here is the all turns players can't reduce play costs. It's there for the matchups they're there, like Crossheart, and that's it. Only 1 copy because they are kind of infrequent. And BeelStar usually doesn't have any issues with dealing with those decks anyway. So 1 copy of Psychmon is just there. The last purple rookie we play is Elecmon. Again, Elecmon, I like the 1 copy of Elecmon because it does answer rookie floodgates. It's important to have answers to rookie floodgates. You might need to gain memory and you can't because it's a Gazimon. Or you might want to nailbone something but you can't because of a Pomamon. Elecmon just says nope. And you need that nope sometimes. You really do. Now, we play 11 purple rookies, but we're not done with our rookies. I am playing 3 copies of a card that I don't really like too much, but I will say it has been paying dividends in testing. 3 copies of the Sistermon block from BT... Or sorry, the Jessamon starter deck. It's just for the on-play discard a card, draw 2. It's literally Destiny Draw. Our last rookie in the deck is 1 copy of Lucemon. It's something that was not my idea, but I've been seeing everyone do it, so I felt peer pressured and obligated to try it. The Lucemon here, when you have 10 or more cards in trash, you play it for 5 instead of 13. When you play a heal 1, and that's it. That's all it's there for. It's for the 5 cost heal 1. Champions. We're playing 4 copies of Eismon Broken Mode. On deletion, draw 3, discard 2. Helps you get your cards in the trash that you need for your BeelStar. That's all it's there for. We play 2 copies of Promote. Some people only play 1. However, there are situations where, like, you're doing your BeelStar Nailbone Promote plays, you're trying to win, and Promote just doesn't die, don't have a way to kill it, or maybe it gets bottom decked or some nonsense. You never know. So I like having the extra copy of Promote. It has come in hand. It has won games, having the 2 copies of Promote. There are some people that play 1. I don't understand it personally because it's very, very, very risk sensitive. But I like 2. 2 is fine. 1 copy of Vilemon just for the blocker, and that's okay. You don't really attack with it. That's okay. The last champion I play is a champion I like a lot. It's 1 copy of Dobermon. Dobermon is just a 2-cost evolution champion. You might hard play for 5. We don't play Alice in this deck. Okay. Dobermon on deletion, you trash top the cards of your deck, then you add a purple Digimon or purple Tamer to your hand. You are adding a purple Digimon to your hand. And it just depends on what you need. It's a toolbox card that mills 3 on deletion. So it can help fuel your BeelStar plays, as well as let you recover an important resource. Yeah, it sucks when you mill calling sometimes, but that's also what Dracmon is there for. So I like the 1 copy of Dobermon. I think it is perfectly okay. That's it for champions. Just the 8. Nothing else is needed in my opinion. Megas, 4 copies of BeelMommy. So for those of you that don't know how BeelMommy works, it typically costs 12 to play. You reduce the cost by 1 for every 7 cost option or Musketeer card in your trash. There are times where you can play this for free, and then when you play it, return an option card memory cost 7 or less from trash to hand. Then you can play an option cost of 7 to your hand. Is this 7 or less? Whatever. You have to return an option card 7, and then play an option card 7 cost. BeelStar here, it's the whole point of the deck. You're just basically trying to play these for free, control the board, kill your opponent. That's what it's there for. At any point in time, it just lets you play an option, basically. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's it for the 6s. Nothing else is needed at all. I don't play Avenge Kid or anything. I don't play Juno Avenge Kid combo. None of that. None of that. 7s. 1 copy of Omnimon's Word Defeat. Because it's important to out your opponent's tamers. In security, it's just really good. And if you delete it, delete some Digimon. It's very common for me to like play a BeelStar, do a thing, then evolve his Word Defeat, pop a tamer. It happens all the time. It's very, very cool. And then the last Digimon is 1 copy of DeathXmon. DeathXmon is there for when the opponent decides to go wide on you. BeelStar doesn't always have the best answers to when the opponent is going wide. And DeathXmon does help you there. It's purple. You can get it back with calling. It's okay. Reduce the cost by 3 for every tamer Digimon opponent has in the field. Digivolve 1 on play. Delete everything 4 or less. Champion or less. And then end opponent's turn. Pop your lowest thing. Card is great. Card is amazing. You're allowed to have it. Chat is roasting me for my low rarity BeelStar deck profile. You know what, chat? Tell you what, if you guys want to send me the max rarity versions of these cards, I will play them. If you guys do not want to send me the max rarity version of these cards, you can go die in a hole. Or something. For Tamers, we play 2 copies of Matt and Sora. Matt and Sora here, you gain a start of turn, gain a memory for each player with 8 or more cards in hand. So potentially 2 memory each turn, sometimes 1, sometimes none. And then, yeah, the other effect I don't think really comes up too much. It's just there for the extra memory game, and it's a blue tamer source. And we're playing 1 more blue tamer. I shamelessly stole this from Primitive Cage, that YouTube guy, because it seemed cool. 1 copy of Matt Ishida. Sometimes you promote your Goblimons. If you do that, you get a memory draw card. It's also a blue tamer for your blue options. And that's it. I think I've used this card's effect to get a memory draw card, I think 3 times in all my testing. So it's kind of uncommon, but it is there for the blue source for the blue options. And that's what its primary purpose is. Because we do play quite a few blue options. We do. That's it for the options. That's it for Tamers. For 7 Musketeer options, we play 14 of them. We play 14 7-cost options. We play 4 copies of Fly Bullet. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop a level 6 or lower Digimon. Great. Sounds good. We play 4 copies of Cock Breath. Bounce a Digimon to hand. Really, really simple, straightforward, powerful card. We are on 2 copies of Nailbone. Nailbone only helps you when you're winning, which is why I'm only playing 2 copies of it now. But as you know, it brings back a 3 and a 4. In security, it brings back 1, either A3 or A4. So, yeah, 2 copies of Nailbone is fine. It's what allows you to recycle promotes and, like, kill your opponent. You'd love to see it. We are playing 2 copies of Plasma Decradrill Launcher. Return one of your opponent's Digimon, level 6 or higher. So it's a very limited Cock Breath. But level 6 or higher are all over the place in BT11 format. That's kind of what the format is. Yeah, and technically you can hard play for 5 if they control 2 or more Digimon. But, you know, whatever. In security, it bounces any Digimon, so that's kind of cool too. Then we play 1 copy of Cobalt Schwarmer. just to help with those wide little boards. It board wipes 7 cost or less. And 1 copy of Happy Bullet Showering. Delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. We can play these, obviously, because of the 3 Musketeer clause. If you have a Musketeer on the field, which BeelStar is, you can play them regardless of color requirements. But yeah, this sometimes wipes multiple things. Gawalt sometimes wipes multiple things. Kind of cool. And the rest of these options are just really powerful spot removal. So 14 of those, plus BeelStars. We play 18, Musketeer cards and 7 cost options. 4 more options in the deck. 2 copies of something that nobody really plays anymore for some reason. Missed Memory Boost. I like this card a lot. I don't know why people don't play it anymore. You mill 2, draw 1, and then boost it for memory later. I do it all the time. It's great. Sometimes you don't mill anything, whatever. But like having the memory comes up sometimes for some extra plays. And sometimes you mill 2 cards with this, and it feels really good. 2 good cards. I like 2 memory boost. I think it's fine. Then we play 1 copy of Deathclaw. Again, 2 out those annoying 3s and 4s that exist. It's there for that purpose and that purpose alone. And 1 copy of Calling from the Darkness to recycle your purple Digimon. It is recyclable thanks to Dracmon, and that's really kind of cool. That's it for the deck profile. That's BeelMommy. I like this deck a lot. Do I think it'll win Nationals? I'd be super surprised. But it can contend with the best decks of the format. It was obviously good enough in testing to make a deck profile here. I like it a lot. I really do. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.